On July 2nd, New Jersey had their last worship service before GLEF with Bonn UBF. We heard the message by Peter Sweatshirt and the NJ Choir and Bonn Orchestra. Then we had a lunch fellowship together. On July 3rd was the first day of GLEF. In the morning, we heard Missionary Sarah Chung's opening address, Shepherd David Gates' opening message, Missionary John Park's presentation, and Missionary Joseph Lee's credits and certificates. During the afternoon, we got delicious free bubble tea at KBG. We listened to Missionary Peter Kim's IBS Hebrews workshop and Margaret Kim's presentation on IBS observation and Yerim Khan on the introduction of Daniel. On day 2 morning, we listened to Missionary Anna Lim's Psalms presentation, Samuel A. Chang's message on Daniel, and Maria Park's testimony. In the afternoon, we listened to Missionary Peter Kim's Hebrew presentation, Part 2, Isaac Lee's IBS interpretation, and Daniel Gates' IBS Proverbs presentations. Then we lit up fireworks in the parking lot to celebrate the 4th of July. On day 3, Missionary James Point and Vera arrived. We listened to Missionary Sarah Kim's presentation in the morning and Missionary Peter Lim's Daniel 5 message. After lunch, we listened to Faith Kim's presentation on writing testimonies and Grace Kim's presentation on Dwight L. Moody. Lastly, Angela Kim presented Proverbs. On day 4 morning, Missionary Mary Lee shared her psalm presentation. We heard Missionary Peace Kim's testimony and Lydia Point's message, and a special lecture on global Christianity by Mr. James Jinhong Kim. Lastly, we heard Matthew Kim's Proverbs presentation. On day 5, in the morning, we heard Missionary Sarah Lee's psalm presentation, Missionary Joseph Lee's Daniel 5 message, Matthew S. and Matthew J. Kim's presentation on spiritual revivals, and in the evening, we heard Sharon Kim's presentation on Proverbs and Sarah Lee's presentation on Life Together. On day 6, in the morning, we heard Missionary Angela Kim's psalm presentation. In the afternoon, we heard Shepherdess Angela Ashadu and Missionary Abraham's presentation on What is the Gospel, and Mary's Proverbs presentation, and Sarah Kim's presentation on the Loving Law. On day 7, the last day, we heard Missionary Emmanuel's message on Daniel and Shepherdess Angela's testimony. Then we ate lunch together.
shame and sinfulness, you rose again, victorious. Faith seek and save the